So with every build I do, I never plan anything out. I just kind of go in and see how it all evolves. But obviously first we're going to start with flattening the land out a bit. I wanted to make a build that you could make like as soon as you get into Valheim. So I didn't want to pick somewhere where you'd have to like mine out the stones and stuff. So I wanted to pick somewhere that was like fairly flat and clear to begin with. I'm still trying to get used to like putting down the like these before you build a house, because I know it's supposed to help with like the floor and stuff, that you won't get like the dirt coming through the floor. But yeah, it works alright. It works okay. I was gonna put the floor in like different patterns, but then I decided I didn't want to do that. So yeah, just trying to make a general shape. I didn't want to do like just a square house or just a rectangular house, because that's boring. So I thought I'd jazz it up a bit and do just random bits of shapes. So I put in the half walls just so that I can sort of judge where roughly I want to put windows in first before I put the full walls in. For some reason I can't like imagine it when the full walls are in, so we'll go with half. They do change a little bit, the windows, in regards to where they position. I do add more in as I go along, and the actual like structure of the window changes, but I kind of just get like a general feel first to see where I want to put them. We also have the double doors because I like the double doors. I don't tend to use like the little doors anymore for anything, apart from like I use one upstairs to have as a door to a balcony, but as a front door I think that the double doors look so much better. There's me just putting the walls in now where I don't want any windows. As much as I like windows in a build, I don't like having windows in front of like the storage area, so like where I put like chests on the wall and stuff. You kind of need a wall there, because otherwise, I don't know, it just doesn't look right if you've got windows right next to it. I was initially thinking of putting up like complete walls and doing like enclosed rooms, but then I decided against it and just sort of like sectioned off the house rather than build like complete rooms. I was going to put the fire outside here, but then I changed my mind and I end up putting it inside. I know you can put 4 of the cooking racks on a fire, but I think it looks too cluttered with 4, so I usually just put 2. And I think if it's just you, I think 4 is enough. I mean, different if there's like more of you playing on a, you know, on one game file or on a server or whatever, but I think for just one person, that's fine. These windows change the most out of anything else in this build. There was just like, I just could not get it to look the way I wanted. I kind of like, as soon as I started the build, I realized I wanted it to look like a modern build. I know a lot of people have done the modern builds on here, but they've been at a point where we've had like access to like stone and dark wood and fine wood and stuff. So I thought it'd be kind of cool to try and build one that looks fairly decent with just wood. Because it's not until you've had like more of the pieces to build with, you don't realize how restrictive just having wood is to make things look nice and stuff. So I'm just putting in now a bit of a storage area. Obviously, this is not going to be a huge storage area because this is just supposed to be a house for, you know, starting off. You know, you're gonna, as you get, you know, further and further into the game, you're gonna build better houses. I was actually thinking when I was trimming down the video of this, that what I might do is kind of keep this house and like evolve it as time goes on. So like as you get the access to other materials to build with, to kind of like update it and like change little things. So it's still essentially the same house, but it's got different you know, different materials. You know, I was thinking of putting like a stone floor in and adding, you know, nicer beams in with the dark wood beams and stuff. So that might be a kind of cool little project. Another little storage area there in the kitchen, a little bit of room there. I end up putting a workbench in there. And yeah, I think it's up to do the upstairs now. I thought I'd go with the double staircase because we had the room, and you know, I like to be fancy. Start doing the stairs and think that I can do the floor from here. No, I can't. I gotta go downstairs, obviously. So I didn't want to put like a full floor up here. I wanted it to be obviously, as you can see from the start, that I didn't want to just have like the stories to be the same. I wanted a little bit of variation to make it a little bit more interesting. I think my favorite part about the house is the kitchen, the way the kitchen windows turn out, and the little balcony I make that goes and looks over the kitchen. I thought that was kind of cool. I always find that sometimes if I build a house that has like the upstairs smaller than the downstairs, I always build the upstairs too small and then I can't fit everything in. I tend to have this problem more so in The Sims. I've built so many houses in The Sims. It is unreal. I don't know how many I've built, but I always, if I'm going to do like different levels, I always build the upstairs too small, and it's like, oh, I've got this massive sprawling downstairs, and then I've got enough room upstairs for like a bedroom, and it's like, oh, okay, that's not gonna work. So yeah, just making the kitchen windows bigger. I wanted them 2-story. I thought they looked cool as a 2-story window. And I would love to be able to just keep them like just like open like that, but obviously we gotta protect ourselves a little from the mobs. I don't know if these windows would. I mean, you're not gonna be protected from like, you know, if you built this house in the middle of like the swamp or something, you're still gonna get wraiths. But I guess if it's a meadow house, you need to really protect from like, you know, the ichthia raids and stuff. I mean, up to a point. I mean, obviously you'll have to make it better as time goes on, but we'll come to that bridge when we'll cross that bridge when we come to it. That's the way around to say it. So there goes the workbench in there, and oh yeah, by the way, all of the cuts I've done is just literally me like cutting out where I've paused the game, or like I actually used. I don't actually know. You're gonna have to tell me in the comments, how do I do it where I've seen people do builds before and they fly and they don't have to like get any materials or stuff, they just have the materials on them magically. What do I need to put in to the dev commands in order to be able to do that? Because I just kept spawning wood in because I don't know how to do it. So please let me know in the comments how I actually do that, because that would save me time as well. But yeah, I've just cut out where I've spawned in wood at points as well. So just trying to complete the wood walls and windows for upstairs. Again, the windows to change a little bit. I do eventually think to put a little bit of a, it's not a balcony because it's not like overhanging, but I guess a little, I don't know, what are these called? Are they still called balconies if there's a building underneath? I don't know. I'm not I was gonna say an archaeologist, that's not the right word. I'm not a architect, that's the one. They both begin with A. Shush. I do eventually take all the wooden beams I put up on the top off, because when the roof goes on, they look like absolute junk. So I do take them off eventually, and I do put a window in here where the stairs are, just because I felt it was too much like solid wood around. So I thought, let's put a window in. Why not? I do eventually build in a little balcony off the side there as well, because I was trying to fix the window and I couldn't get it to do what I wanted it to do. So I just put a little bit of a wooden plank out just so I could get around. And then thought, oh, that looks kind of cool. I'll keep that. So I did. Please ignore the roof. This takes me 300 million days to figure out. Unless it's like a completely square or rectangular building, I'm still not the greatest at roofing buildings. I kind of like 90% of it looks fine, and then the last 10% of it I kind of just sort of think, no one's gonna look up there, it's fine. I do remember to put in some ventilation for the fire as well. I take the pitch roofs out and I end up putting like the slanted roofs so that the smoke can escape. So, not that, we really need it because we've got those massive windows with big gaps, but just for funsies, put the gaps in. So there you go. It ended up being like pretty, well, it was actually pretty decent there, but then I ended up changing it. I think I should have kept it like that because that didn't look the worst. I might go back in and redo it the way I had it before, because I think, maybe the way I did do it eventually, it looked worse. We did have a rally, the creatures of the night, but honestly, I wouldn't have known. Like, they were absolutely no bother to me whatsoever, so that was nice. Still making the roof. Here I am making the roof. Oh, there you go. There's the things going in to let the smoke out, because you know that is genius. Obviously, there you go. They're calming down now. They thought, they're trying to build a house here, and they're having an absolute nightmare with this roof. We won't bother them. It'll wind them up too much. It's not a good idea. I don't know what else to say now while we're building this roof, because I've run out of things to say. I'm recording this, what's this called? A voiceover all in one take. I hope you're impressed. I'm impressed. Yeah. I've not slept properly for a couple of days, because unfortunately, if you may have seen my community post, my husband isn't very well at the moment with the virus that people get, that thing that nobody wants. So I've not slept very well for the last couple of days, because bless him, he's been up coughing and keeping me awake, and all our exciting fun stuff that happens when people are ill in your house. So yeah, I'm running on a little bit of empty at the moment, but I'm the kind of person who can't take naps. I'm not a napper person. The only time I'll nap in the middle of the day is if like I'm not well, and I'm perfectly fine right now, which is very good because I don't want to get ill. I hate being ill. Although my throat is a little bit sore now. I'm gonna have to take a test. But yeah, so this is just me taking the beams down from the roof, because I didn't like them. They didn't look good. And just fixing up the sides where I missed the bits. Clicking up the wood. Yeah. Do you know what? I've filmed an entire me building a house before, where I actually went and collected the materials and everything, and I never uploaded it. So if you're interested in seeing that, it's not as exciting as this house. It was going to be like my ultimate, in quotation marks, my ultimate starter house. I don't know. I built it all, and then I spent like hours on it, and then I didn't like it, so I never uploaded it. So yeah, I mean, I guess every YouTuber does that, right? I mean, you make something, and then you're just like, no, I don't want to. I mean, it happens to the best of us, right? So this is me just trying to fix the window we've got here, trying to put that little bit of wood on the top, and then I think, oh yes, balcony. We'll do a balcony. I think the thing with my problem with some of these houses that I built is that I don't make them interesting enough. I don't give them enough little tidbits to like the stick out, or like little decorative features, and then just like, here is a box with windows. But again, maybe I should plan my builds. Maybe they'd turn out better. I don't know. I've never been someone who, because I love building in games. Like, if there's building in a game, I'm probably gonna play that game. And I never plan. I never ever plan. Like with these voiceovers, I just kind of go, what comes to my head? I don't know. I'll just say that. Just rambling now. I'm not even telling you about the build. I'm just trying to figure out whether I want windows here or not. I'm trying to figure out how I wanted it. I didn't want the windows to all look the same either, because again, that looks boring if all the windows look the same. This is me just trying to rescue some wood I left on the roof somehow. Don't know how we got there, but we had to get it because it was sparkling at me, and it would have bothered me if I could see it. I don't even know how long I've got left to record. Shall I scroll across in the video? I think I will. Whoop, I can't tell. I can't tell. I mean, I think we're nearly done. I think we're almost done. Who knows? Just, yeah, adding finishing touches. And I think I put some torches around now. I do. I put torches around. Oh, I know where else I do. That's not yet. This is turning out to be... Oh, this voiceover. I can't stop now. I'm too far. I'm too deep in. I'm like nearly 15 minutes in. It's too late to turn back now. I can't record it all again. So, oh yeah, this little like canopy thing. Do I like it? I don't know. Like, I liked it when I made it, and then when I was editing the video, I was like, I don't know if I like it. I think if it was like not so square and like, you know, made out of like, you could have like fabric ones, maybe it'd look better, but I don't know, it looks a bit too like stiff for a canopy, which it is because it's made out of wood, but I don't know. I wanted some sort of effect there. Just making the bed look a bit better because these beds do be ugly. I've never slept on a bed of hay. Has anyone ever slept on hay? I don't know. I can't imagine it to be very comfortable. I mean, it's more comfortable on the floor, but you know, I don't know. I don't know. I can't wait. I got a new bed coming soon, and oh, I cannot wait because our bed is not too bad, but because my husband's not been very well, I've been sleeping in the other bed, and that bed, I think I'm better off sleeping on the floor, to be honest. It is the most uncomfortable bed I've ever slept in. But I think that is pretty much the video. So yes, enjoy the little cinematography thing at the end. Thanks for watching. Okay. No, we're still going. Subscribe, like the video. Thank you to my patrons. All that good stuff. I do take these torches out eventually because I don't like them on the balconies. But yeah, I think that's it. Okay, goodbye.